Hello, Angela Anaconda fans. I realize this is going to be a bit repetitive, especially if you've watched my channel for a long time, but I realized I hadn't done a lot of explicitly Halloween-related videos this year, especially for Angela Anaconda, the way I've done previously. So, my analysis skills have also improved over time, so I wanted to do a compare and contrast between Boo-Hoo and Haunting of Angela Anaconda, but first actually rewatching Boo-Hoo, because I remember Haunting a lot better. Anyways, here is Boo-Hoo the Redo. Here we go.
It is Halloween time.
Yes, it is.
Everyone at Tapwater Springs Elementary is scared.
I love the background.
Passing out those 5-alarm atomic popcorn balls again this year, Angela. I don't think my sinuses could take another assault of hot pepper flavor snack food.
I like that they have something unique.
Trick-or-treating route. What with town expansion and family relocations, if we don't make some drastic changes, we're in risk of losing up to 25% of our loot.
But the one who is most afraid is me, on account of I love Halloween more than anyone I know. But unfortunately do not love my costumes. Every year
I also really like that.
Make me a good one, and every year they always. And
I actually did like Gina planning out the route for everyone.
First it was the year I wanted to be a ghost.
Nice costume, Angela Anaconda. What are you supposed to be? An unmade bed?
She's the fabulous
It was
ghost.
the year my mom kept changing her mind.
Nice costume, Angela Anaconda. Oh, I'm sorry. You're not wearing one.
So I get clown, cowboy, witch.
Oh. Angela, if you don't like homemade costumes, why don't you just buy one?
Buy a costume? Hey, I never thought of that before.
I know.
Thanks, Gina Lash. My costume disaster days are history.
That was funny.
Nice costume, Angela Anaconda. I see your mother really outdid herself again this year.
God damn it, Nanette.
So now, in case you can't tell, it is dinner time and everybody
Even
is
King's
hungry.
waiting.
My brainless brothers are hungry for food, but I am just hungry for a good
Tiny
idea
Tim,
for a
Batman,
costume that everyone
Frankenstein,
will say is
Goblin,
good.
Witch, Boogeyman. I feel like they could have made it a little more fun as a cutaway. They could have gotten more specific.
Fed it to King.
Mrs. Brinks, or
Besides, it says here this cereal supplies more iron than 10 pounds
maybe
of liquor.
Gingerbread Man, you know. Maybe wear a red wig or something. Also, the fact that they're having cereal for dinner is cracking me up.
Am I seeing what I think I am seeing? A genuine Astronutty's Astronut costume.
That is a
And
cute
it's
little
only
alien, too.
$12.95 plus 10 box tops plus shipping plus handling. Finally, I will wear the dream costume I have always dreamed of wearing.
She also could have gone an astronaut
down
job.
and 9 to go.
Wantonly steals her friend's food and get them in on her scheme. So selfish. That's kind of funny. And hey, Gina's being helpful! Wow.
$12.94, $12.95. I did it!
Also, I didn't recognize the sock texture at first and wondered. I thought it was beef at first.
It's here! It's here! My genuine Astronutty's astronaut costume.
In a really pretty
Mom,
package.
Guess what?
Angela, you're home. Great, because do I have a surprise for you?
I have a new costume.
Good guess, sweetie. You do have a new costume, created with love by me. I call it the person who overslept.
But Mom, those are my old Happy Hoppy Bunny pajamas.
Oh boy.
Exactly. The idea came to me like a bolt of lightning.
And Baby Lulu's cries! It's ridiculous. Again, that is the least human baby ever, and it's kind of hilarious.
Nobody my age wears Happy Hoppy Bunny anymore. It's for babies.
Sweetie, that's not true.
And whatever Baby Lulu is.
You an entire set of Happy Hoppy Bunny undies. Remember?
I remember. Boy, do I remember.
Oh, I just love Halloween. It's the one time of year I feel I really stand out as a mother.
So now, if I do not wear my mom's homemade costume, my mom will be crushed. But
And
if
also
I
a
do not
Christmas
wear my
Story
very own
reference.
genuine Astronutty's astronaut costume, I will be crushed. Not to mention, severely embarrassed on account of Nanette Manoir will be sure to remember to never let me forget it.
Does not want to be embarrassed in front of her arch enemy. God
I guess
damn it.
There's only one thing to do that I can
Also, I realized because this is a blatant A Christmas Story reference, and Angela Anaconda A Christmas Story do have some similarities because they're they have an old school feel, very nostalgic, but also they're very imaginative. The imagination of a kid and how they deal with life.
Look at this.
Communicator.
Wow,
Also, does that alien look like a giant
That is a
peanut
good
to you?
costume.
Yes, kudos, Angela.
Thanks, guys. Well, the treats are waiting, and we've got lots of people to show off my genuine Astronutty's astronaut costume, too. So let's go.
That is a really creative design. Also, again, I love how they decorated all these locations with Halloween decor. I love the jack-o'-lanterns and the skeletons. This episode, I find, really does a good job immersing you into this feeling, into this world. A lot more than other episodes do, and I really love it.
Your costume is the best? Oh, s'il vous plaît, Angela Anaconda. My authentic French can-can costume came all the way from Paris.
So,
Do the French
Angela's
celebrate
costume came all
Halloween?
the way from Battle Creek.
Yeah, and my underwear doesn't show either.
For your information,
Oh, that's right. There are a lot of underwear
Angela
jokes in this
Anaconda
one.
is supposed to show. They're pantaloons, which is French for...
Underwear?
Oh, don't feel bad, Annette. Your costume ain't that bad. Not like the one Angela's mom wanted her to wear.
Johnny.
Mama.
Why did you do what,
Also,
Angela?
Elvis Johnny's kind of hilarious,
My
too.
mom wanted me to,
I
throw
feel
away.
like
Yeah,
today Johnny would probably be something... I can actually see him being into Dragon Ball Z. I can see him being into rap music. I can see him being into
Touché, Angela
Marvel
Anaconda,
heroes. I can
which
see...
is French
Yeah,
for
he was into Super Beat. I can see him doing that, too.
Where to now, Gina Lash?
Well, if we stick to the new route I devised, then the next stop would be the Brinkses.
Sounds good to me.
And
I feel like the
thus,
Brinkses
of
would be the
course,
type
we
of
had
people to give out
Touché Anaconda
raisins.
for their homemade popcorn balls atomique. I seem to remember that if one arrives late, one misses out on the ones topped with tray hot pepper flakes.
Nanette's got a point. Okay, everybody, follow me to my house.
But Angela, your costume. What if your mother sees you?
Relax, Gina Lash. As long as I keep my mouth shut, my mom will never recognize me. On account of the beauty of wearing a costume is that I'm already in disguise.
Allow
Walking
me,
into a trap
Angela.
there.
After all, this is your home.
Mama.
Happy Halloween, kids! Help yourselves to our family's famous 5-alarm atomic
I also
popcorn
just like that
balls.
Angela's family does something really unique for Halloween. I've known families that did that.
My, what a creative costume!
Not so fast. You forgot to say thank you.
Angela, is that you?
Costume,
Outed.
Angela Anaconda. Who's your designer? Fruit of the Pantaloon?
So, Ninny Ward thinks my costume is funny, does she?
I do love this revenge fantasy.
Well, let's see how she laughs when her Halloween costume is designed by me.
Yes! Yes! I love these ones because they're so delightfully sadistic.
First, when you come to my door, I will scream, on account of I have never seen anything so ugly. Angela Anaconda, better costume creator than I. You will beg. Make me the costume I deserve to wear.
Yes! Sadistic.
Right this way, I will tell you.
Oh my
Your
God.
wish is my command.
And the giant henchman. Nice.
Costume, nincomnoodle. That is, if you are planning on marrying
She-
a poodle. But don't fret, my
she got
pretty hair
zapped.
friend.
Still
Now that you
violent.
are primped and purred, it's time for us to trick or treat. And for my first trick, such an impressive trick deserves a treat. Don't you agree, my pathetic pumpkin pal?
Dead fish!
Holy mackerel, little Nin.
Did Angela kill those fish? Or were they already dead? That is the question.
Watch out for that molten candy, I will warn you.
Cannibalism! Yes!
Nut riddle, anyone?
Yes!
It's true what they say. Revenge is sweet.
Yes! Yes, it is! The first time they acknowledge that. I love how sadistic that is.
Tricking you like this.
Isn't that why they call it trick or treat?
Angela, will you come inside?
Nanette, you bitch.
Angela?
I know. You are very disappointed with me on account of a...
Disappointed? Sweetie, I'm impressed.
Huh?
That costume of yours is 100 times better than anything I could have made. And you've got the candy to prove it.
But this candy isn't for me.
Don't tell me it's for me.
Aww.
Oh well, it looks
Never
like
too old to have a
Angela's
sweet
trick-or-treating
tooth.
is Très fini, which is French for let's get going before the Brinxes run out of Nutty Buddy bars. My custom tailored loot bag. It's
Hijacked!
Oh, Angela! Excusez-moi, but I think there's been some mistake. Hello? Trick or treat!
Just ignore her, sweetie. She's just trying to sneak back for seconds. She does this every year.
Of course she does.
Whatever you say.
Ha! Okay, I do like that episode. I will say, from Boo-Hoo to Haunting of Angela Anaconda, Boo-Hoo has the better setup and the more unique story, but the jokes are not as great. And Haunting of Angela Anaconda is the super cliche story, but it has funnier moments. Between the two of them, Boo-Hoo also has a more deserved revenge fantasy. And as a storytelling trope, I think characters in embarrassing situations are utterly hilarious. It's, one, because it's high stakes, and two, because it's all character driven, so you get to see how does this specific character react to this specific situation. This is also an episode where you get to see Angela and her mom a little bit more. Yeah, you know, they're both imaginative, both in their own heads. They can be loving, but also misguided. And I really like that episode for the fact that it really feels like you're in that world. It feels like you're in that world around Halloween time. It's all these little touches, like families making their own unique creations for Halloween. I knew families who made their own gift bags for friends and neighbors. That was really great. I liked that Angela's friends were really working together. They were supportive. I liked that even though she's in her embarrassing costume in front of them, they don't make fun of her for it. It's really just Nanette and their one-upmanship. I like that. I like seeing Angela's friends be supportive. I like that feeling of, oh, you're in this world, you're trick-or-treating with this group, you're all working together, and that's fun. I also can't think of a ton of storylines that did... I mean, I know embarrassing costumes are such a thing, but I can't think of stories that did this exact story this exact way. I also really like how they designed the backgrounds to really reflect Halloween. It's still the same environments, but these little touches they added just really put you in that environment. I just feel the Halloween coming from it. Whereas Haunting of Angela Anaconda, that's the really tropey story. That's the one where Angela and her friends do a haunted house. I'm actually debating, you know what? I'm just gonna rewatch it right now. It's Halloween season.
It's perfect. On account of it's perfectly dark.
Don't you think it's a little too dark?
I love that effect.
Sorry, I thought someone had eaten my last candy corn.
Today we are garage shopping for the perfect garage to turn into the perfect Halloween
Wow,
hunt.
Gina likes candy corn. Isn't that controversial right now?
It's the darkest. But most
My actual thoughts on candy
parents are the
corn,
only ones whose
they're...
garages are filled top to bottom with dusty crates of records and broken tiki torches.
My compliments
Oh.
to whoever hung this fake spider web. It's quite realistic.
I'll say, Gordy Reinhardt, on account of it is real.
Yeah. I'm just gonna enjoy this episode. But I will talk about it. It is the way more tropey
Quit
story.
playing around, Gordy Reinhardt. We've got a lot of work to do on account of we're going to build the most haunted house that the kids of Tapwater Springs have ever seen.
Aww. Yeah, that effect of they're all
Haunted
dark,
house
that was
will be
really cool.
complex maze full of scary nooks and crannies.
Last time I went to the beach, I got sand in my cranny.
Who wants to
Gina's
help me
thinking
hang these signs
TMI.
around the neighborhood?
Gordon Reinhardt, it's pretty and all, but what does a marshmallow have to do with a haunted house?
It's not a marshmallow. It's a ghost.
Nope, I'm pretty sure it's a marshmallow. Besides, we have to think of something scarier than ghosts. No one believes in ghosts.
I don't know.
You'd be
Mama
surprised.
says we have a lot of them in our closet.
I think that's skeletons, Johnny Body.
Skeletons? Ah!
I often see the ghost of my old dog Blossom sniffing the fire hydrant on our corner. Who's my widow Blossom?
Aw.
Who's Blossomy Wassomy? Good girl.
That's
Well, 40s flashbacking.
Seeing as there's no such thing as seeing ghosts.
We're ghosts!
Cut it out!
Good luck with your haunted house, Angela. Just make sure it's scarier than your face. Haunted garage? Maybe you'll see the ghost of our old car.
That they probably killed.
That's a good one.
Don't you guys have a house to egg somewhere?
Oh, yeah.
Now,
I love
our
that
most
too.
haunted house is finally finished.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
And Gina's Rick Sanchez is very appropriate, and I will never,
Well,
ever
this
stop
kid's
mentioning
right
it.
to squeegee, on account of my mom won't let me use the good broom in the garage.
Which do you want to feel first? My spaghetti brains or my peeled grape eyeballs?
Oh. Johnny, you're supposed to be in the corner waiting to jump out and scare people.
Are you sure that toilet paper is what the real mummies used?
Sure.
No, but it's
sure,
what you
Johnny,
got.
buddy. My mom told me so a few Halloweens ago.
Did you have to use all the toilet paper, Angela?
Hey, now people can see my wrist.
Just put your hand behind your back.
I think I'll call my ghost Henrietta. She dances like a Henrietta, don't you think?
Gordy Reinhardt, what's scary about a dancing ghost?
Well, ask yourself this, Angela Anaconda. How is she dancing if she doesn't have any legs?
She could also be the ghost of a dead music style,
Are
like
we ready for our first
disco.
visitor? I mean, victim to arrive and get haunted?
Oh.
Gina Lash, is that your stomach?
No, but this is.
Hey, I can hear the ocean.
I can hear the
drank
food, baby.
13 cups of witch's brew.
Oh, jeez.
It's a ghost.
That's not a ghost. It's just, the wind.
Oh no, it's the wind. Whoa. Hey, now you can see my other wrist.
Angela's right.
Man, Johnny has really good comic timing. I really wish he was used more. Well, more effectively.
Normally, I'm opposed to celebrating All Souls Day, but I just couldn't resist the signs all over the neighborhood. We will be getting marshmallows, right? Ah! Holy Lazarus! What do you want from me, oh risen one?
Josephine,
That is pretty
it's just
funny.
Johnny a body.
Oh, don't ruin the fun, Angela.
That was Johnny too.
No, he wasn't.
Josephine, don't go. It was just, what was that?
Oh, come on. That was... I still question the logic in this
Here we
one.
find Gina Lash, keeper of the brains.
Oh, you guys are here already.
God damn it, Gina.
Go ahead, Jimmy Jamal. Reach in and feel the living brains of a madman.
Brains
Abby,
are
normal.
overrated. They just feel like spaghetti if you ask me.
Fucking hell, Gina!
I mean, Gina Lash, keeper of the eyeballs. I knew I shouldn't have trusted you not to eat the brains and eyeballs.
Yes, call her out.
I was just wondering if there was actually anything scary in this haunted house. Now we're talking.
I've been waiting outside for well over 30 seconds. Is this a guided tour or not?
All right, follow me, everyone.
I'm a scary ghost.
Nay, bitch.
Fishing line. How quaint. You can't scare me, Angela Anaconda. I don't believe in.
All right, which one of you is haunting more than the planned haunting we plan to have haunting this house?
I feel like... I don't know, I feel like they're getting what they came for. It's why a haunted house that's haunted, that's what you want.
Not just any football, Johnny. A body Mark and Derek's football.
Yeah, because that's where it's
Funny,
supposed to
Mark
be
and Derek,
kept.
Only it's not very funny, seeing as no one is laughing. I know that you're the ghost, so you might as well just come out. You're not scaring anyone.
And I do have a problem with this
Come out. I'll find
episode.
you anyway, right, guys? Guys?
And then the ghost tried to turn me into a sinner. Don't go in there, I pray of you. Angela's haunted house is
I do appreciate the
really
use of
haunted.
Josephine Praline in this.
Angela, if you like, I can perform an exorcism on your garage. I have some holy water and garlic at home under my pillow.
It doesn't need an exorcism, Josephine Praline. On account
Oh
of
my
it's
god,
not
Angela Anaconda doing The Exorcist? That'd be kind of funny.
Go! The ghost is my brother's, and I will prove it! As soon as I get a flashlight.
I'd say call call Josephine for that exorcism.
Hello? Anyone? Mark and Derek, I know that's you. I remember Mom made you take piano lessons. I'm not scared.
I do have a problem with this because you don't know for sure that it's Mark and Derek. There's not enough proof, and this is a delightfully sadistic opportunity revenge fantasy completely wasted on it.
Guests have arrived.
Also, that's a really adorable witch outfit.
Frightened? I will tell my spooked out siblings.
That is
Sorry,
awesome.
my bumbling brothers. I forgot to tell you about my old trap floor. Help us. Oh, Angela, whose haunted house is scarier before we ruined it by trying to haunt it.
Which is not proven.
Don't worry, my tumbling trouble.
God damn it, that's awesome!
6 feet under, that is.
I like that.
Oh, it looks like my poor brothers have been scared to death.
Oh my god, she killed him.
Don't lose your heads, my dearly beheaded
And they got decapitated. That is amazing, but wasted. Scooby-Doo chase scene.
Why are you running, scaredy cats? I won't let anything hurt you. On account of I need you for my witch's brew.
Cannibalism!
Bye-bye, my haunted house wrecking
All right,
witches.
2 cannibalism revenge fantasies for the price of 1. I approve. Aw, that's an adorable evil giggle.
Boys, next time you show up for football practice without a football, you're gonna have to shower up and go home.
Really? The school's too poor to afford one?
Sorry, Coach Reinhardt. We couldn't find it anywhere. Angela's having a haunted house in the garage. I think maybe some ghost stole it.
If you two were at football practice,
Then I wasted a revenge fantasy for nothing.
What ghost? What the? Out of my way, kids! I'm out of here!
I love Coach Reinhardt so much.
Dude, a ghost really did take our football.
That's hilarious.
now, on account of some ghost has made my haunted house his home, I am thinking that I better unhaunt my house. Quick!
I still think it could have been funny if they used Josephine performing an exorcism. That'd be great.
Ghost? Hey!
This was
it's
funny,
just
though.
a scared raccoon in the rafters, caught in some chains, chewing on the electric wires, making the lights flicker, and moaning ghostly sounds into a megaphone.
That is the most contrived explanation possible, but I
were you guys?
kind of love how contrived they go with it.
The right thing to do, considering there was a ghost and all. You didn't expect us to stick around and get scared to death, did you?
Yes, because that's what you do in a haunted house.
Seeing as the scary ghost was just a scared raccoon in the rafters, caught in some chains.
What about the ominous off-key piano playing?
Kind of a shame. I feel like, because that one really is the tropey one. And what I mean by that is it's really, really common in a lot of TV Halloween specials where characters are doing a haunted house or going to a Halloween event, someone tells them a scary story, and they think it's real, but then it turns out it's fake. It turns out someone playing a joke on them, and then the thing turns out to be real after all. It's been done a lot. iCarly's done that. Arthur's done that. It's a really, really common story. And this one, there are too many leaps in logic in Haunting of Angela Anaconda. It's the really tropey story, but it has some better jokes. Whereas Boo Hoo has the better setup, but the jokes are not nearly as good. Which is a real shame. Because I really do. I think that awesome revenge fantasy where Mark and Derek actually get scared to death, so they actually die, they're decapitated, and they're put in the witch's brew, so implied cannibalism, or at least I'm going with that, wasted on the fact that you don't know it's them. And I have said that in the previous review. And the reason I wanted to talk about both this time is because for Halloween this year, I'm going to be doing a rewrite of Haunting of Angela Anaconda. It's going to be different, true in spirit, and I hope you like it. I'd be curious to what you think, so join me on Halloween. I'll be posting it then. See you later when you see me.